Welcome to So Highlands, a new provocative podcast from an old school local, Nicole Smith, and self-confessed transplant, Rachel Oakes Ash. It's the podcast that says what we're all thinking, because regional living comes with its own conversation. Recorded on the land of the Gundungurra people.
Happy New Year. Are we Happy New Year?
I don't know, you sound so excited about it. Well, it depends. Welcome to So Highlands. Are we in 2025 or are we in 2026? When did we finally get the episode up?
Who knows? That is the question.
Hence our fabulous glasses.
Vaguely around New Year's.
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly.
Actually, it could be like midnight right now, 11:59 when we finally got it up there. Because why am I going to stand around waiting for someone to kiss me? It's so not going to happen.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, tiny little violin. Tiny little violin.
You might pick someone up through the podcast.
Don't really. I think the majority of our listeners are women.
Well, okay,
anyway,
shall
Happy
we
New
move
Year.
on?
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Let's
Year.
have a chat about council really quickly. Let's get that little shit show over and
yes.
done with. Oh, sorry, did I swear? Go for it.
Clearly, the views I express here are my personal views, not those of Wingecarribee Shire Council.
So you're not wearing those glasses to your next council meeting?
Good. Do you dare me?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you 100% should. And while you're there, take a jacket for Jessie. Ouch. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today on today's episode is we were having to think about New Year's and New Year's resolutions, but rather than doing resolutions, we're going to do needs.
Yeah.
Like, what's your 2026 needs, Nicole?
Wow, what do I need? Well, I've got kids, so I need
A holiday. What do you need?
I need for them to be well and happy and family and friends to be well and happy. I think I need for our community locally and more broadly within the country to be kind and together,
Particularly with current crisis in Australia in particular, and that's a reflection of a global one as well.
But I'm a big one for start local. Do you know what I mean? Start with people being kind to people around you.
I'm with you. You should be kind to me.
On the scale of being kind to each other, who takes the piss out? It's me. You're mean to me.
Oh, smallest little violin. Go on. So what else do you need?
So I've spoken about family, community.
Kindness and care. And also tolerance.
Yeah, a bit more open-mindedness. You know what? I need for people to I would love for us as a whole to get off social media and ranting and saying stuff and actually do more doing. Like if you're angry about something, how about this year have a crack at doing one thing to try and change something you're upset about?
I think social media has its place, though, and I think you can actually achieve a lot in social media.
I'm not saying no social media. I think it's become an environment where people can vent and it's almost performative sometimes and people are trying to get so much out. And I just sometimes question, what are they doing, though, with actual other humans?
I feel that the ranting is often just in an echo chamber anyway, because all of your friends on social thanks to the algorithms, only support what you already believe. So who are you ranting to and at, and how is that going to change anything? I do believe we do need to have a platform for expression of how we're feeling. Sure. Particularly recently, we have, I think also since COVID, so many people have silenced themselves. I mean, the Karen movement has silenced us. Yeah. The idea that people that didn't get vaccinated were abused horribly, and then it came out later that it didn't matter anyway, People got on their high horses about everything. I was in paralysis because I was losing my business and I was petrified of getting cancelled on top of that. And I feel that so many of us have remained silent as a result.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to go into the whole Bondi situation, and it's a terrible word to use, situation. It's hard for us to go into the terror attack against the Jewish community in Bondi because that's not necessarily what our podcast is.
Yeah.
We're about the Highlands, but the Highlands will be infiltrated and everyone's been completely impacted by the energy of what happened there.
Incredibly shocking thing.
Oh, it's horrible. But people aren't even acknowledging. People are still silencing themselves or refusing to acknowledge. You know, so many businesses are like, oh, we're so sorry about what's happened in Australia and Sydney and Bondi. Our thoughts are with every single person impacted. It's like, no, your thoughts need to be with the Jewish community. That was an anti-Semitic attack. You don't have to be pro-Israel or anti-Palestine or pro-Palestine. You just have to acknowledge that was an attack on Jewish people.
It was a horrible act. That's why I spoke about community before. Look, that's always been a big thing for me. And I think that it's very easy to get angry and outraged at situations like this, and I understand it.
And you should get angry and outraged at situations like this. Yeah. It's part of grief.
But I think then is how do you channel that in a positive way? And blaming other people or
politicising everything.
Or politicising it is
people
not
very
the way
quickly,
to go.
I mean, it's a classic tragedy trauma though, isn't it? People look for somebody to blame. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. And also, I mean, I was livid. Anger is a natural part of grief. Anger is a natural response to trauma. But beneath anger is sadness and pain and hurt.
People have different ways of grieving. People have different ways of dealing with things. And I think the key is we don't judge other people. We don't judge other people.
Yes, we do. Look at you. You and I judge people all the goddamn time. We're appalling. Anyway,
sure
go on.
I'm not judging.
Oh, stop it. Oh, my God.
I'm so not judging.
No, not at all.
No, but we've lost people ourselves, close family members, parents, and we've also seen other friends go through that, and different people grieve in very different ways.
I always think there's a 3-month period where you are in a bubble. And that bubble exists for a reason. And they call it disassociation. They call it shock. They call it, there's different names that they use in the psychological world, where you feel like you're quite disassociated. You might cry a bit. You might weep. But you're not going into the depths of the grief because it will be too painful for you. You will literally not be able to cope. And so the body and the mind creates this disassociation, and it is part of post-trauma as well. And that I always say around the 3-month mark around grief is when you start to really feel it because you now can.
Yeah.
Without.
Yeah. And sometimes, I've got dear friends my dear friend who lost her husband, and people keep saying to her, oh, you over it yet?
Oh, God, I hate that.
And she's like,
God, I hate that.
No.
You never actually. Well, I think what you realise when you lose somebody and you have grief in your life is that grief never goes away. It just changes shape.
Yes.
Your life is intrinsically changed. You now carry grief with you.
Yeah.
But the shape of that grief you're carrying changes almost on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And it can hit you years later as well. You can be walking down aisle 6 in Woolworths and some
Harris
song
Farm
can come
is
on.
a good one. I've had a few boo-hoos in Harris. Yeah. For some reason.
I know, you just lose
and then
it, right?
someone asks you, how are you?
No, don't be kind. Don't be kind to me. I will lose it. Don't be kind. Be mean. Be mean.
Please don't ask me how I am.
I know, it's so bad, isn't it? Those moments when you just... I remember driving around and around. I was living in Avalon on the northern beaches in Sydney and trying to find someone to talk to. And my mother had died. And I used to do this thing where I would lie in the bath until the bath water went cold. And I would ring my mother's phone at like 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, stop.
Just to hear her voice.
Stop.
But one day it wasn't her voice on a voicemail. It was a man that answered it because someone else now had her phone number.
Oh, wow.
And I remember driving around and around and around and around trying to find someone to talk to. And I couldn't speak to any of my friends. And I ended up outside the equivalent of Harris Farm in Mona Vale. Yeah. I can't remember what it was called. In the car park, sobbing into a T-shirt I found on the bottom of my floor of my car.
Oh, gosh.
Just sobbing, not being able to actually do anything but sob.
This is a nice
We've really gone right down the rabbit hole, haven't we? We were planning to do New Year's needs. So what else do you need?
New Year.
What else do you need in 2026?
So what have I said? I need family, community to come together. And do you know what? Just for me personally, what do I need?
What do you need?
I need to be challenged and creative and have a crack at something. So I don't know what it is, but I always, I like to have things that I like to keep learning and growing and pushing further. So whatever that is.
You should do a pottery course or something. Maybe you go do like, I don't know, basket weaving.
If you say, and I am not doing any woo-woo anything, can I say, that is not how I need to grow, right? Just say.
How is pottery woo-woo?
I didn't say pottery.
Okay.
I said.
You're not going to go do a tarot reading class.
I'm not going to do that. That would actually be funny. We should do that. That would be funny.
I could read your tarot cards because apparently I'm not psychic.
Are you?
No, not at all. Although I have been to psychics, and funnily enough,
of course.
Wait. Of course, but this is a great story. My mother died. Right, terrible story. Terrible start to a story. My mother died, and I turned into the year of yes, and I was just like yes to everything, yes to everything, yes to everything. Right? I went, I'm just doing yes. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing yes. And a friend of mine rang me, and she had 2 special needs children, and has a very, very full on life as a result.
Yeah.
And she rang me and she said, Rachel, I've just been to see this massage therapist in Wahroonga. And I was living in Avalon. Yeah. And she was like, you have to go see her. And I said, well, it's quite far. Like, I live in Avalon. Like, every second studio is a yoga studio from some divorced woman who's using a divorce settlement to go do 200 hours of teacher training to do flow yoga, right? And she's like, no. No, this woman will tell you things that you don't even know yourself, or how would they know them? I went, really? She goes, yeah. And she goes, it's $40 a massage. I said, oh, yeah, I'm there. So I drove up to Wahroonga. I booked an aromatherapy and a Reiki. You're going to hate that, the Reiki, where they just wave hands over you like this and like blow some air on you. Do you feel better already?
No.
Anyway, so I went to do this, and this woman's name was Louise, and I know everyone here is going to be asking me for her last name and how they get hold of her and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know anymore because she's gone back to England. And I walked into her house. She did not have my last name. She didn't have anything other than my name, Rachel. That's it.
Right.
And I showed up, and she did this great massage, and that was lovely. And the second massage, I was like, oh, yeah, this is nice. But really, not telling me anything.
Yeah.
And then suddenly she said to me, Rachel, are you a skier? Are you a ski instructor? And I said, no, I'm not a ski instructor. Now, for those that don't know me, I'm a ski journalist. Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm not a ski instructor. Why? She goes, oh, your grandfather's here holding up skis, pointing at you and laughing. And I said, well, that's not very nice. And then she was like, and he's here with his best mate, Jack. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. And he wants you to know, don't worry about the weight you've put on. You'll lose it when you go overseas. I'm like, I don't think I like my grandfather very much, right? Then this is really, like, this comes with a little trigger warning. So she then put her hands around, touched her neck.
Right.
And she said, there's a man here. His name is Matthew. No, sorry, it's Michael. He hung himself, and he wants you to know he's really happy where he is. Now, my dearest friend was called Michael, who had done exactly that 3 months prior. And at the time, he was suffering from horrible mental health issues. And it was just so tragic and awful. But part of it was, oh, my God, you're free now. Do you know what I mean? And hey, and I just looked at her and I was like, okay. And she goes, oh, hang on. You've got a sister, Livy. I'm like, it's Liz, Libby. What the hell? How did she know any of that? So I said to my dad, I rang my dad, and I said, oh, did your father have like a best friend? And he goes, oh, yeah, John. And I went, yeah, see, she knows nothing. And he goes, yeah, but we all call him Jack. I was like, oh, my God. Okay, so how do you explain that, Miss Anti-Woo-Woo, right?
Yeah,
so, and I'm a cynic.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a classic cynic. Being a journalist, I will always look for the difference, not the uniformity. Right. So that's why I always challenge anything you say, because it's just ingrained into me to automatically go, but what if it was this, or what happened here? Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
So are you trying to convert me
to what?
Going to a psychic?
Rachelism.
So what's
because most psychics are charlatans.
Oh,
this woman was just amazing.
What are your needs for 2026?
I went to a breath work at Wilson and Dorset on Saturday, a couple of weeks ago probably, by the time we get this up. And it's just simple lying down, breathing. That's all it is. And there was a card. And it's so funny I'm going woo-woo because you know me, I'm not really woo-woo. And there was a card on the sheepskin that we were lying. Well, I was lying on. There was no one with me. And it was a phoenix, right? And it was the phoenix. And it was all about rising from the ashes and changing your life and doing something dramatic and all the transformation that's going to happen to you in the next 6 months.
Right.
Didn't give me a timeline, but that's what I'm giving myself. So then I was doing the breath work, and suddenly I started getting all of this cramping in my shoulder blades. I'm like, oh, my God, I am sprouting phoenix wings. And next thing you know, I was flying with these giant phoenix wings as I was going. No, but it was. This is visualization. Down a ski hill behind Lindsay Vonn, who's like the world's fastest skier. It was amazing. So for me,
right,
2026, what do I need?
Yes.
I need to get back in touch with the belief in the magic.
Oh, I like that.
It's like when I say to you, red jumper. You're just going to notice everywhere. I mean, it is Christmas, so it's going to be really easy.
Oh, my God.
You're going to notice red jumper everywhere.
When my father
right?
got a lime green panel van.
Yep. Was it rocking?
Although I do have memories of this is the 70s, right?
Was it a Sandman?
It was a Sandman. And we would go down Macquarie Pass to the beach, and I'd be in the back with the dog, right, rolling about on the thing. And he'd have the top part of the tailgate up.
Yeah.
Which would suck all the fumes in, and then wonder why I got car sick. So why the magic? Why do you want that?
Because I'm a cynic, and I don't, and I'm so negative at the moment. And I feel like 2025 I've been negative.
Joy.
I just want to find the joy. I want to write again. I haven't written. I'm a writer at heart. I've been a writer at heart from the moment I was born.
It's all been a bit serious,
and for
hasn't it,
5 years, I've not written properly. I've done flash
Yeah.
poetry. That's it. I mean, I'm not a poet, but I've done
Yeah.
flash poetry. It's all I could do.
Yeah.
And now I want to get back into
Yeah.
writing. You know, I've got a
Yeah.
novel halfway done. I'm lying. It's just like 100 words. I've got. I need magic and joy and creativity, and I need to see more of that.
Yeah.
In my, I need to see more of it. I need to recognise more of it.
And I think that's not unique. I think as a society we need more of that. I feel as if from COVID it's all got a bit serious and hard.
We had bushfires before COVID as well, remember?
Yes, and bushfires, and then it's been hard.
Well, it is
It's
hard.
been hard. And I think, it can be hard, but you can still find those moments of joy. Like joy.
We can always find the laughter. I can always find the laughter.
Yeah.
I can always find that. But I mean the joy. I mean that feeling of, and it's not a permanent feeling ever, joy. It's transient.
Yeah.
But the feeling of magic, like something and taking choices around magic.
Yeah.
So, you know, whether that be something dramatic like going, I don't know, hiking the Congo. From one end to the other and thinking you're going to finish it alive.
Right. Don't you think, I mean, I think I heard something the other day about how little children, you know, will run and fall over and don't care, pick themselves up, keep doing it.
Yes.
That's how they learn.
Yes.
The older we get, the more fearful we are of doing things that we aren't great at, right? And so we'll stop, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not good at music. I won't do that. Whereas there's this philosophy that we've lost touch with, that you have to be not afraid to fail. You have to find that joy, and that, you know, you look at little kids and they will laugh hysterically about the most random thing and then be crying, and then, you know.
They're emotional little things, aren't they?
Well, but we all are.
So what are you prepared, and see, that shouldn't even be prepared to do, what would put you out of your comfort zone that would allow you to fail?
You can
I can't. I'm asking you.
I think what would put me out of my comfort zone, there's plenty of stuff, like anything would put me out of my comfort zone. I think, I tell you something, I have 2 creative children, and I grew up never thinking I could draw or do art at all, because
why don't you do
a
drawing thing this year?
Can I do a little shout out for our lovely little sign
that's made? Look at our sign.
That's my secret Santa present from lovely Tess, who got her brother to make it.
Good.
I really want to use it around the Highlands and start tagging.
Spray change it. Spray change it. What does that mean?
Spray paint it. I
tag
do.
Everything.
But someone might know.
But we should also acknowledge Lauren Babula or Lauren Evans for actually creating our logo.
The brand.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
We love it, and we love her.
Tess, and thank you, Tess's brother.
See, we're starting the year really well. How we intend to go on. What anything else we need before we start looking at what the Highlands needs?
I don't think I need anything else.
Well, I think we all need food, shelter and clothing.
I need people. I need good people around me. I need to start that club.
No, you don't. You don't need to. Nicole does not need to start a club. It's a club of one. No, what's the club? You choose everyone that's in it. That's called a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, how do cults always end?
Not well, do
No,
they?
not well.
No.
Not well at all.
Okay,
Not
we won't
great.
do that. Not great.
Not great.
Okay, let's not do
Okay.
that. I tell you what,
Yep.
I
Go for
do want to do.
Yep.
We discovered there's a fabulous Facebook group called Just Ask.
Oh, it's so good. And you know that Martina Drysdale, who runs it, you know that her original group, Just Ask, got hacked and it got taken offline and she couldn't get it back. So she had to build this back up again and we're at almost at 40,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of the people aren't actually in the
I was going to
Highlands.
say there's only 52,000 people in the Highlands.
I know, but it is a private group, and so there are a lot of people that live in Sydney might have a weekender here, or are planning to move here, or are just nosy. I don't know. But I'm a little bit nosy now. Go on.
Just Ask. What I love about it, it's kind of funny, it's practical, it's useful. I think Martina does a great job of moderating it, actually, to make sure it's not a pile-on, it's not nasty. There is a brilliant post that was done in November, I think, called Highlands Needs. ... And it is so good.
It's gold.
Can
it's
we
absolute
explore
gold.
it?
We can explore it, but we have to make sure we don't name any names because it's a private
first
group.
names?
No, we can change the first name. Like here's a person called Paula. I'm now going to call her Evelyn. Right? That's what we have to do. Right?
Okay.
And you have to use names that aren't actually in the group. So you have to use things like
Is this some sort of
Philomena.
challenge?
Is there a Philomena down here or a Brenda?
But what I love about this is it is so we'll go through some of it, but I think there's something really good in thinking about what does the Highlands need.
I don't think you'll like some of these answers. The ones that are about council.
Okay.
We're not going to touch the ones about council, right? Or are we?
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, one of my favourites, early on, the Highlands needs a coffee shop.
Where would we put it? Where would we put the coffee shop?
How many cafes are there in the Highlands? There's a lot, right?
I feel like the coffee shops of the Highlands are the yoga studios of Avalon. Honestly and truly. It's like, do we really ever need another one? And how do they all make money?
I know.
Are they just money laundering like the builder guy from the Summertown operations? I can't say. Oh, allegedly.
Maybe that's it.
No,
Maybe
they're not
there's a
money
cult
laundering.
of coffee shops. Maybe it's a front for something else.
Yeah, but what? Because where are the brothels? I never see a red light. Where are they?
Aren't they at the massage parlours? Aren't they
Not any
linked to-
massage parlour I've been to. I mean, Lakshmi at Equilibrium isn't going to have a red light outside, is she?
Well, it used to be the golf ball motel, but
Oh, apparently it still is, because one of the things that in this, one of the things in Highlands Needs, ... is some guy that went a penthouse at the golf ball motel. Anyway, I'm sure look, if you had to do a coffee shop, what coffee shop would you do?
what do you mean?
Like, what would you do that would be different? It would make people go to the coffee shop
What about
instead of all the
something like
others.
Grounds of Alexandria?
Well, I'd really like the brickworks down behind on Kirkham Road to turn into that. I think that would be freaking awesome.
That'd be
Really
great. Can
do.
someone do that?
Yeah, with a nighttime moonlight cinema at night,
Okay.
but have to shut at 8 o'clock because everyone goes to bed at 8.
Yeah.
And then it can't be nighttime because if it's summer, it'll be daylight savings. It's like the Christmas tree lighting. When they lit the Christmas tree, there were no lights that came on.
Oh, that was so
I think that went viral. Anyway.
I was there.
Oh, gosh, you should have done something. Danced around with flames, holding flames. Going
It was just
lights.
this classic moment. It
Oh,
was so
God.
cute. The kids had pulled the
Poor little
lever.
kids. They're like, they've been lied to. Anyway.
Anyway, bloody daylight savings.
Coffee shop, where would you put it?
I think it needs to have plants and old stuff.
Oh, what's that fantastic one in Woollahra? Parterre, is it?
Oh, Parterre Garden.
It's so good. And
That's
it's
a
a
shop.
garden shop that has a
Yes.
cafe inside
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I always thought that place that's going to become Harbison's offices or whatever on the corner
Oh,
should have
the
been
old
turned into
auto
that.
spares.
Oh, my God, that would have just been awesome.
Yeah,
So, coffee
anyway.
shop's good. So everyone else wants a car wash, which I think we all want because I don't want to spend $140 to wash my car.
A full-size Kmart. Interesting.
Wasn't there going to be a full-size Kmart here
There
at some
was
point?
where Dirty Jones is now, and the Acre press shop was going to be a Kmart in Barrel.
Because people keep saying they want a boost juice, but we've got Voodoo and Press Shop, and Voodoo and Press Shop. Well, see, it's just Barrel, isn't it? We need a boost juice in Collardale or a boost juice in another
someone
village.
Said a marketing thinking overhaul. Barrel isn't the be all and end all of the Southern Highlands. I think that's a really interesting point. What I think one of the things that makes the Highlands really interesting and a beautiful place is because we have all the other towns and villages as well. It's just Barrel is the hub as far as shopping and cafes.
We need a free bus like they have in America with fast Wi-Fi on it that goes from Bundanoon to Exeter to Mossvale to Sutton Forest, and it's like almost like a tourist bus, and it just drops you off and picks you up, and it's free, and you can visit all of the Highlands.
A tourist one. Okay.
It can be a tourist one.
Because I think it has been looked into before. The challenge here is the distance and the cost.
Yeah, but this will take care of it, and I'm not paying for it because council should cover it because I pay rates. So...
Okay. I'll add that to the list. I'll add that to the list.
Well, I mean, she's given us this. You could actually say that we're being bribed now by Tess, right?
It was less than $10. Her brother found some old scrap metal.
Oh, no, Tess. Okay. No, but I think it'd be great to have that because that is,
I think
there
that's
is a problem
great
with the
idea.
transport between, because there's trains, but the transport between it, being on a bus, you get to see what's going on and there's different timetables. The trains don't go all the time. And I just think if you want to be a tourist area, you need to have something like that.
I think it's a great idea. I think the question is, how do you
into
fund
practice,
it?
right?
Yeah. How do you fund it? Anyway, that's a bit boring, isn't it?
Well, somebody wants an IKEA.
Oh, wow. Chemist Warehouse was popular.
But we've got Priceline. I don't
why
understand why everyone wants Chemist Warehouse. Is it because of Operation Summertown and there's no drugs in town anymore? I've got to stop. I'm obsessed by that experience.
Why are you so into that?
Because it's just crazy that they got arrested and we've all met them. I'm like, I almost got that guy to build my Airbnb and I thought, would my insulation have been bags of cocaine? Imagine that. So funny. Anyway,
how about some sort of decent nightlife, nightclub, actual decent DJ dance floor?
There's a great DJ called Alan who is at Mittagong Hotel in the back area during summer on a Sunday afternoon.
Right. Nightlife is a thing. I think a chance for more. What about music?
I would really like the courthouse in Berrima to be a live music gig destination.
Not
the courthouse.
Jail.
No, the courthouse. I've always wanted that courthouse
to
be because it's like you can have it like set up like a theatre. This is a courthouse, and you can have live bands. Like we need to bring back live music because they're the ones that have lost the money and lost their careers through COVID. I think live music. And the Bolo does a bit of it, but I don't know if they still do it.
Yeah,
I mean, I went to see Mahalia quite a few times there, and I mean, we'd love Day on the Green like that. God, that's been awesome. Sting and.
But rather than those huge events,
like smaller,
like, you know.
We could turn Eliza's into that with just a guy in the corner with a guitar.
Right, we could turn Eliza's into that.
Well, you're looking for something to do in 2026, you said?
Yes, not that.
I'm just looking for the magic. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Tobacconist vape shop.
Oh, I think there's one on Bong Bong that everyone hates because they're
a
appalled
lot.
that there's a vape
I think there's a lot. Yep. More pickleball courts?
Oh, yes. Pickleball. We need a pickleball tournament. Now, my friend's mother is 80 and she got concussion from pickleball.
Oh, no.
So she took up table tennis.
I
love her.
Awesome.
Shout out to Veronica. You're the best.
Is pickleball still a thing?
What do you mean still a thing? It's a thing. It became a thing about 5 years ago.
But it's still cool?
Oh, yeah, it's still called pickleball. It's awesome. But you know what's taken over as well? Something called paddleball, which is like a mix between squash and pickleball.
Oh, here we go. A Freetown bus service around Mossvale Barrel. So that's what you were speaking about.
Yes, that'd be great.
Like they have in Wollongong, and a decent TAFE and mental health care.
Oh, mental health care. We don't have enough psychologists here for everything. They're overworked beyond belief. I don't know how you get more psychologists here.
That's a challenge.
It's a challenge, and it is such a challenge because I don't think that you get the same level of mental health care when you're doing telehealth at all.
No.
Rock climbing gym, that's a good one.
Oh.
Yeah, rock climbing gym would be awesome.
There you go.
Is
Idea for someone? No.
Yeah, so somebody needs to open a drive-through car wash and a rock climbing gym. Charcoal chicken.
Less SHIT drivers.
Oh, okay, so this is an issue. So
Do you know
The
my
drivers here are just really, I don't know what to say.
Did you know though it used to be Lisa's mum,
Yeah.
lovely Gwyneth, doesn't reverse park ever.
Oh,
She's never
probably never had
reversed.
to.
She never had
never
to.
had to.
She will only drive where she can drive straight in. And I remember also, I mean, it always used to be a thing. You'd drive down Bong Bong Street or, through Mittagong Mossy, and then someone would see someone they knew and just stop the car in the road and have a chat, and just everyone would wait.
Oh, God, patience. I told you, we need tolerance and patience. We need more tolerance and patience.
So more of that.
So
Don't
more
get
of
so
that.
angry
Don't get so angry when people jaywalk in front of you, on Bong Bong. Like, just calm, breathe.
Right. Harris Farm car park.
I know.
I have
Who
literally
designed
seen two men, older, quite well-to-do men, basically come to fisticuffs in Harris Farm.
Oh, you should have pulled out the camera. Could have put it up as a
so
reel.
in
So
shock.
Highlands.
I was so in
On
shock.
our Instagram account at So Highlands Pod. So I think, look, my
What about
father.
more of those mobile scooter things?
Oh
we
my
keep
God,
seeing
we just
those.
keep seeing them. We saw two of those scooter things going up over the jib at Oxley Drive, the whole way up and over. And then this morning I saw a guy just driving past me with a giant Australian flag on the back and a Santa hat. And I screamed a Happy Christmas, and he just ignored me. And I thought, probably got his hearing aids today. But driving. I don't know what you do about that.
Someone said to go back 30 years.
Oh,
More haggis trees.
More what trees?
Haggis
Haggis trees. What's a haggis tree?
Not a real tree.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Well, somebody wants a Mecca, but I can tell you that's actually probably going to happen in 2026. And I want a gelato Messina, but that'll really piss off sweet treats, so that can't happen. Anyway, we've been talking for way too long about what the Highlands needs. And in fact, I don't think we even got anywhere close to what we were going to do. One of the things I've been most excited to do in 2025 has been this podcast. It's been an absolute joy. I sound like we're about to wrap up and finish the podcast. We're not, for those 5 followers that adore us.
Actually, that has been a great thing.
It's been a highlight. Good highlight.
Yeah, and what I love about it, I was talking to a friend, Sam, yesterday about it, the fact that it fell into place so easily in a way. And that's because you're so great at doing this stuff. But what was really nice, I think, is the willingness to just have a go. People coming up to us and saying that they've learnt things. I think people enjoying having a laugh, feeling a part of the community. I mean, that's a great thing for me about this and also shining a light on some of the interesting things that are happening here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like the Maltings and Berrima Jail Hotel and all of those things. And we've got more coming. We're talking about rewilding, the Mittagong Pool. We've got, we didn't even mention the Highlands tax. We've got an entire episode on the Highlands tax. How do we get rid of that? Thanks so much for listening. Make sure you follow us at So Highlands Pod on Instagram, at So Highlands on Facebook. And what else do we have? We have a YouTube.
We have a YouTube and we have and Spotify, and you can
Apple. Yeah. And we need to come up with a tagline that finishes us other than just So Highlands. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the So Highlands podcast. If you like what you hear, be sure to review and subscribe via your favourite podcast platform, like at So Highlands Pod on Instagram and at So Highlands on Facebook and YouTube.